What is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the MAFEX, The Dark Knight Rises first release Batman figure.
And tell me, do you bleed? You will.
Even though that was from a totally different Batman movie that's coming out next year, but that line was so freaking awesome! Alright, so what is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? I just got this MAFEX first release Batman figure last week, I think. I did a trade with somebody. I gave them the version 2 Batman figure, and they traded with the first release Batman figure because I think this one is a lot better than the new second release Batman figure. I think the version 2.0 is horrible. This one, to me, I prefer this one more. I like the cloth cape. I don't like frickin' bendy wire and a damn cape. Just was really stupid, and that figure was just made horribly and really pissed me off, so I traded it for this figure. But let me show you guys the packaging, even though it's pretty much the same thing as the version 2.0 Batman figure. Right here it says Dark Knight Rises, MAFEX. This is their figure number 2. Right there you get a picture of Batman. It says Batman The Dark Knight Rises, action figure, Metacom toy, DC Comics. On the top says the same stuff, MAFEX The Dark Knight Rises, cool picture of the Batman figure. The bottom is the barcode and blah blah blah. Cool picture of Batman on the side right there. It says MAFEX and The Dark Knight Rises, and the same thing. This is the same as the top right there. And then the back of the packaging right there, you get a bunch of cool pictures of the Batman figure. And this head sculpt is different from the normal head sculpt from the version 2.0 one too. He comes with the same exact accessories, besides he just doesn't have those two different head sculpts, which I don't really care about. This one, to me, is a lot better than the version 2.0 one. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get into this figure review. Alrighty, so starting off with the accessories here, as you can see, he pretty much comes with the same exact accessories as the version 2.0. He just doesn't have those two new head sculpts. He comes with a MAFEX stand, which is cool. And he also comes with this gun, like I said in the other review of the version 2.0, I forgot what the gun's called. It's sculpted nicely. It's just a black plastic. He holds it fine also. And it's like silver on the inside as well. I know it's something that shuts down all the power, shuts down all the electricity or something, so pretty cool. He comes with that. He comes with his grappling gun right here, which is pretty cool. Same thing as the other one. It's got the gold and then the like gunmetal gray right there and silver on the top as well. Sculpted very well, actually. So pretty cool accessory right there. He also comes with a trigger finger hand for the grapple gun and that other weapon. Sculpted nicely. So they did a good job with it. And then he also comes with a pair of these hands right here, just open hands. They're sculpted nicely also. Same thing as the version 2.0 Batman, and then he also comes with a pair of fists as well. Sculpted nicely also. So that is all the accessories that comes with this Batman figure, which is fine for me. I really do like the other two head sculpts. It's just the version 2.0, it was made very sloppy. The paint was very sloppy. The paint isn't as sloppy like on this head sculpt, and this head sculpt doesn't look like he's smiling either. But anyway, let's get into some comparisons. Alrighty, so now moving on to comparisons here. The MAFEX Batman figure stands at 6.5 inches tall to the top of his ears, and I think that's fine for a 6-inch Batman figure. Over here we have the McFarlane Walking Dead Rick Grimes figure. He stands at 5 inches tall. Over here we have the Marvel Legends Daredevil figure, and he stands a little bit over 6 inches tall. Then over here we have the SH Figure Arts Injustice version Joker figure, and he stands at 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. Then over here we have the NECA 1989 Michael Keaton Batman figure, and he stands at 6 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall. Then over here we have the Marvel Select Unleashed Hulk figure, and he stands a little over 9 inches tall, so there's some comparisons for you really quickly. Anyway, let's move on to the paint and sculpt. Okay, so for the paint and sculpt of this Batman figure, MAFEX, they did a good job with the sculpt of the bat suit. The painting is much more clean on this one compared to the 2.0 version. The belt is put on properly, unlike the 2.0 version where the belt was glued to both parts of Batman, where the waist swivel is here. It was glued on the top also, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be glued on the bottom part right there. So they screwed that up. The paint was a lot more sloppy on the version 2.0. This one's not as sloppy. There's a little bit of black paint bleeding, like where it's sculpted on his mask. It went a little more on the flesh tone, but see, that's not as noticeable as saying the flesh tone bleeding on the black part of the mask. So, everything else is fine. This one I think is a lot better. I prefer this cape more. The regular cloth cape, I hate how there was bendy wire in the 2.0 version. I thought that ruined the whole purpose of a cloth cape. The eyes on this one are actually just painted one regular color. In the version 2.0, he had like gold eyes for some reason. I don't know why he did, but he had gold eyes, and I don't know. They were painted on very sloppy, but they did a good job with this one. I've always liked the first release of the MAFEX Batman figure. Always thought it was a cool Dark Knight. Am I on lighting? What the hell? Always thought it was a cool Dark Knight Batman figure that MAFEX did. Focus, you bloody bastard. Too bright of a light. But, the boots look cool. The only thing that's annoying is how they have his, like, toes. Where the toes are, they're more pointed. They're pointed too much up. But that was always a problem with the figure. He's kind of annoying to stand, but, you can get him to stand. You just gotta work with the articulation. And whoever I bought this from, the joints are very loose. Especially the upper torso joint, very loose. The ankle joints are loose, so is the shoulder joints as well. But the paint and sculpt is great on this figure. It's great on the other Batman figure too. It's just the paint is a little more sloppy on the version 2.0 figure. This one isn't as sloppy because I think MAFEX is trying to make a name for themselves and make their figures more good in quality, I guess. So the paint and sculpt, great work. Anyway, let's take a look at the articulation. Alrighty, so for Batman's articulation, his head can look up that much, then he can look down about that much. Swivels left and right, you get a great pivot also. The neck can also move around as well. It pivots and swivels and goes back and forth as well, so that's cool. The upper the upper torso joint can go back about that much, and then it can go forward about that much, which is really good actually. It can pivot and swivel as well. Same with the waist. It can pivot, swivel, and go back and forth as well. The shoulders, the shoulder joints, this was the biggest problem with this figure, but really I don't mind this compared to the version 2.0 where you swivel his bicep and his damn arm pops off. See, I don't mind that as much. You just, when you position his arm, you just move his bicep swivel where you want it, then put his arm back in, or just do it very gently. But his shoulders go out to about that much, so about 90 degrees, which is good. They go up and down. They can spin in a full 360. He has the bicep swivel right there. He has double jointed elbows that bend in pretty good. He has a ball peg for the wrist, so it can swivel and you can move it all around, as you can see right there. So, and this ball peg is very loose also. Ball hinge, whatever. Forgot to tell you, he has this armpit joint also. Alright, back to the rest of the articulation. For the legs, MAFEX has that cool figure arts type leg joints where you could pop them out. Then Batman can kick forward a lot more. He can kick forward about that much. What is wrong with my lighting? And then it goes to the back about that much. And then the legs can pretty much do a full split. So that's great leg articulation. It can also swivel a little bit. He has double jointed knees. For the ankle, it can swivel, it goes up and down, and then it can also pivot as well, so that's good. And then he has toe articulation as well. So that is the articulation for the MAFEX Batman figure. And he has good articulation. The version 2.0 does too. It's just that bicep swivel really pissed me off, and that figure was made very poorly. Just wasn't made that well. This one, I definitely recommend this one over the 2.0 version, if you're debating to get either this first release Batman or the version 2.0, the second release one. Definitely get this first release one, a lot better. The 2.0 version one is not worth those 2 head sculpts. That figure was made very, very badly, so save your money on that and get this one instead. You won't be disappointed with this one, just the shoulder joints is the annoying part. The cape is a lot better, the cloth cape, I prefer that a lot better. He has the same accessories, and I like the accessories that he comes with. The articulation is great, the paint and sculpt is pretty well done. The paint, a little bit of paint bleeding here and there, but not as bad as the version 2.0 one, so definitely pick this one up. Do not get the version 2.0. That one was just horribly made, and it's like a smack in the face to us figure collectors. But if you guys want to get your figures and collectibles, go to agelessgeeks.com or join the Ageless Geeks Facebook page. Also, if you live in California, you always go to Frank & Sons. Hit up booth number 632. That's my friend Alex's booth. He's Ageless Geeks, so go and check out that booth over there at Frank & Sons. But anyway, guys, that is my review of the MAFEX The Dark Knight Rises first release Batman figure. Hope you enjoyed my review. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can go beep yourself. Alright, everybody, I'll see you later. Alrighty, so now moving on to comparisons here. The MAFEX Batman you will. Even though that's not from this Batman movie, it's from another one that's coming out next and Michael Keaton Batman figure, and he stands at 6 3/4 inches. Blah blah. We have the Marvel Legends Unleashed Hulk figure. I mean, damn it, Marvel Legends, Marvel.